Our name is The Raw. We're just starting up.
Up and coming.
We're doing some reviews of movies and
great way to start our reviews with just such a classic, just piece of cinema. Oh God.
What? We might have to start this one over.
We're reviewing That's My Boy.
Alright. I was going to tell them we're reviewing That's My Boy, but they'll figure it out when we start talking about it. Adam Sandler has hit his peak. I mean, has hit his bottom with this movie. I'm sorry.
No, there was Jack and Jill.
Jack and Jill was horrible.
It was a little bit above Jack and Jill, but
not much.
Good
I mean,
God.
they're just right there.
Just good God.
There's some stuff in this movie that's just mind-blowing.
There's just I want to get into the spoiler section right now because just so much of the scenes just left me shocked. It left me feeling dirty.
Yeah.
That's all.
I went home and took a shower.
This review is very late, and that movie is like a month old. I've been taking 40-minute cold showers for the past, month. That movie was just... And I just get shivers thinking about it.
And one thing is I didn't like about it is I like the old Adam Sandler. He always played the nerd who never got the girl until the end of the movie, but now he's playing the cool kid who always gets the girl, and it's not as funny. It doesn't bring that humor to it.
Might I add, he just always gets hot girls.
And
always. Don't know why. Don't know how. And maybe that's just our teenage pervert self. But
we don't.
Let's just inform. If you haven't heard of this movie, in short, the basic story is Adam Sandler, back in 1987. I'm probably gonna get flack for this, but some mid-80s, 85. He's some kid. By the way, the way they play this out is just very disturbing. But he's just,
to say the least,
he's some kid who fantasizes about engaging in activities with his very attractive teacher.
You know what? Let's just say he was dreaming about sex with his teacher.
Let's try and keep it family friendly. He does it. He doesn't know what he's doing because he's only 12 years old, but he does it.
And gets her pregnant.
He gets her pregnant, yes.
And
the teacher gets in trouble. The whole school, even most of the teachers are like, go Adam Sandler. Yeah. And then, anyway, he becomes this big up-and-coming star. By the way, we should review Ted next. But, he just becomes this big up-and-coming star. And turns out, his son, played by Andy Samberg, doesn't want anything to do with him, obviously. So he's
doing heroin now.
Okay, no, we'll say it's just no quoting the movie, but his son wants nothing to do with him. He's having a successful life,
but even though as an accountant for a big firm.
Yeah, even though he's just getting just horribly treated. I mean, his family, in-law family, or whatever what have you, is just awful to him. And then, so of course, shocker, Adam Sandler comes in and he's the life of the party. He's just this 40-year-old drunk wash-up. You have your movie. And just where it goes from there,
Vanilla Ice is in it, by the way. Yeah.
Should have saved that for spoilers, but he did, if
he's on the cover of the movie. I mean, it's not a spoiler.
But he saves the movie. Vanilla Ice, I don't know where you've been, but I don't know, Ice Ice Baby, if you're still living large off that, but
you still got the 5.0.
Stop quoting the movie. If they watch it, they'll watch it, whatever. I encourage you not to. Maybe DVD, but...
Yeah. Our rating system, we haven't really got one up, so we're just giving it 1 from 5.
Yeah.
I give this movie...
What? Just... and... you know what? Go ahead and say your rating.
I give it a 2.5.
I'm kind of there with you. Like I said, Vanilla Ice, he saved the movie because just some of the parts he did are just some um just hilarious. Now, I didn't look at this like, oh god, another Adam Sandler movie, another stupid Grown Ups or stupid Jack and Jill. I actually looked at this because I looked up the director, and it's from the director of Sex Drive. Not a pornographic film, actually a very funny movie in my opinion.
That was a good movie.
Didn't get the best of reviews, and so went into it with an open mind. I thought, this. I didn't look at it as like, oh, this is Jack and Jill #2. I looked at it as, oh, maybe this is the new Sex Drive. It wasn't. In Sex Drive, they did raunchy stuff to shock you. It was funny. This, they do raunchy stuff.
Just to mess with you.
Just disturbing. Do you want to
We'll-
get...
we'll
Okay,
get to
now,
the spoilers.
Now spoilers. So you can tell, if you want to watch the movie, I don't really care. It's not like Dark Knight where it's like, oh, you need to see it at theaters. But all right, spoilers.
All right. Turn your computers off or exit out if you don't want.
If
the
you
spoilers.
want to watch it, no big deal. But okay,
Spoilers. 3, 2, 1. All right. So
let's.
the brother pretends to be a Marine, and he's really not because.
Well, let's just.
All right, go for it.
Sorry, I'll give you your time, but first, the way, and you need to watch this in theaters, but the way the teacher, leads him into the back room, and he's just, I kind of got this off another review, but the way he's just doesn't know what he's talking about, and he's just blabbering, and you can tell, he's just saying
A bunch of things.
just a bunch of things, that really brings home the
Kinda
kid's
sounds like
innocence.
Bill Cosby almost.
That just brings home the kid's innocence, and that just kind of just disturbs you even more. And then, go to the brother. Don't spoil it entire. I mean, if you want to.
Oh, it's getting spoiled entirely because this is the point in the movie where mine was just blown.
Well, first of all, let me add that Andy Samberg thought his wife was cheating on him. Go.
But she was actually cheating with her stepbrother.
No,
Brother.
no,
It wasn't
no.
even a stepbrother. It was her brother. my
That
bad.
that I would have been fine with, but
I still wouldn't have been fine. That's still
that would have been a little better.
a little better, but it's still got brother or sister in it, but it's just
Still,
got step
yes.
in front of it. But
I mean, at
he's
least you're not
actually
blood
sleeping.
related.
She is
No,
actually
he's not
sleeping.
sleeping. It shows it in very vivid detail.
She's on top of him.
She's on top of him,
throughout
making
this
sounds. Making sounds.
And I was like, oh no, it can't be him. It can't be him. And then when his head popped up, I was like, oh crap. But that part was just even
disturbing.
just disturbing, and even Adam Sandler threw up in the movie. In that scene, he just throws up in a
And
wicker
I
basket.
respect Adam Sandler for that part because it's like he
He has morals, kind of.
Well, he embraced the audience. He finally showed what the entire audience is going through, and just it's like he captured the entire audience, at least my thought process. And then the other spoiler is when he is in his alone time, and he can't. Like I said, I'm trying to keep this family friendly.
You know what?
But
There's no
no,
family
just
friendly
not-
way about this.
I can do this, but
No, you can't.
he tries to.
No family friendly way to say it. I'm telling you.
He tries to find something to pleasure himself to. That's kind of PG-13, but that's the best way I can put it. And so the only thing he can find is a picture of this old grandma in the house. And
But it was her when she was a model, way back when. It was a black and white photo.
but also you gotta keep this in mind. When because make no mistake, he does. When he's pleasuring himself to her, the camera pans over and he says, "Oh, Grandma, do you want to join in?" And he starts pleasuring himself to both pictures. It gets worse. So the grandma walks in, and and Andy Samberg's in there and realizes what all the tissues are for. Yes, he starts picking him up, and the grandma walks out and is like, if he wanted to masturbate to me, all he had to do was tell me.
That's where it got disturbing.
Nope. Still gets worse. Then, later in the movie, not too later, Adam Sandler's laying in his bed, and Graham
Graham.
walks in wearing
Graham.
nothing but a robe. That is all. And then, thank the good Lord, not to bring religion into this, but thank the good Lord it doesn't show it. But if it did, I think I would have walked out right there. I would have probably gave it a 0 out of 5, but like I said, Vanilla Ice saved it. There was one scene at the end where they're driving in the car, and I just
sand dunes.
Yeah, and they're listening to a certain song. You can probably guess what it is. Me and him just were dying laughing. We've been quoting that scene for the past month, and yeah, that's
Got your Walkman, bro?
yeah that.
Oh God, that's just that was one of the
saving
graces of this movie, to say the least. I mean, there was some funny parts, like when he teaches Andy Samberg how to ride a bike because he was never around to teach him how to ride a bike.
Oh,
funny.
and spoiler alert, the brother Todd Bridges from Different Strokes. That part killed me. I don't know, because they picking up all these, no offense, but wash up just
actors.
Celebrities. Yeah, like Todd Bridges from Different Strokes and Vanilla Ice, and I'm just like...
He wasn't really an actor. I mean, he was a wash-up rapper, but...
No, Todd Bridges?
No, Vanilla Ice.
Well, celebrities. But, in conclusion, 2 out of 5. You'll probably be a little disturbed, but, it's no
if you
dark.
grow up, I mean,
It's no Dark Knight. If you want to see any movie, we're probably gonna see Neighborhood Watch, but quite honestly, we'll probably just see Dark Knight again, because it's just
that good.
It's just that good. I mean, movie lovers, comic book people, just people
in general should watch this movie. I mean, it's a great flick from beginning to end as Dark Knight, but
there was a
just
little
did a cover
slow part in the middle, but that's for another review. That's on our channel. You can watch it. So,
but this is us signing off. We are The Raw, and good night.
Good night.